When I first met my husband, he asked me, what did I think junk DNA was? And my thoughts was, as a Tantra practitioner, there is no part of your DNA that is junk. If anything, this may be a part of the mysteries of the supernatural part of your DNA. My name is Asha Sekhmet, and I am a Tantra practitioner, oracle, spirit guide. I am the founder of the Maji Community. We practice polygamy, spirituality, Tantra, sovereignty, and tribalism. Okay, so I'm just going to share what Tantra truly is. Tantra is the epitome of what we use as a modality between man and woman to reach the creator through high level of intimacy. So when we're talking about the framework of Tantra, it is energy work that encompasses aspects of what you think Reiki is, right? Because more people are familiar with Reiki. Tantra encompasses that. Tantra also encompasses heart work and the pillar of polarity. So between man and woman, we're able to get to a higher frequency, because this is now getting into the frequency of the creator, because the creator exists in both polarities. So through that framework, we're able to reach the highest and greatest version of ourselves, right? So if you are a man and you are seeking something greater to become this highest and greatest version of yourself, then Tantra is a great modality to work through. Now, I want to talk about the perspective of, well, what if you do not have someone nearby, right, to do Tantra on you? Tantra can be done virtually. I offer Tantra sessions virtually, and I do have an exclusive price right now for virtual Tantra sessions for men, because this realm really helps you tap into the highest parts of yourself that connects you to the cosmos, the most high, where you get your epiphanies, your thoughts from, ideas, your purpose and your calling. All of that is in that version, that quantum version of yourself, that's the highest and greatest version of yourself. The disconnects happen when a man is not, he's too much in his flesh body, and he's not fully operating and connecting with the higher aspects of himself. Okay, so Tantra is a way to connect you so that you are not too in flesh or too in spirit, so that you are operating as the supernatural part of yourself. So this helps with helping improving quality relationships with women in your life, helping you attract the right female partner, or your wife, or wives, or female partners. Also help you building out your family legacy, helping you reverse bloodline curses, helping you work through shadow work, right? The shadow that follows you through incarnations, right? Helping you get down to the root of the things that sabotages you from living the best life that you can possibly live. So when we talk about virtually, Tantra can be done virtually because in this realm of energy work, space and time doesn't exist. Virtual Tantra sessions are just as transformative as in person. And if anything, that is your real test. Do you want to fully become who you are as a man, as the highest and greatest version of yourself, as a husband, right? As a father, as an uncle, as a man of your community, right? Tapping into the parts of your DNA and awakening the dormant parts of your masculine DNA is going to help you live the life that was intended for you to live based on your DNA, right? Based on the way that God, instructed your life to be, right? So the real thing is like this. In this day and time, for myself, for instance, I'll just give a personal story. For myself, I was paying for Tantra sessions at least 2 times a month for like 6 months. So each session was like $150, right? And I was paying that, and I was on a teacher salary. I wasn't super abundant in finances, but I knew the importance and the value of Tantra. And I didn't have a practitioner that was accessible to me, that I trusted, right? And the person that I was utilizing to help me, he was located in Nashville. So I just needed to book some Tantra sessions so that I was able to be able to connect with myself. And it was just so transformative. I wouldn't be where I am today if I did not consistently work on myself and at the same time book those Tantra sessions for 6 months. It just helped me skyrocket to a whole different place spiritually that I would have never known possible, right? And I am so grateful for it, right? Because I have a good marriage, I'm growing out a community, and I'm living life on my terms, right? And I'm so fully in my feminine, right? And my relationship with the Creator feels the strongest that it's ever been, right? So I'm saying this as a testament to virtual Tantra sessions and how powerful that can be, right? And you could be sabotaging your own growth and spiritual journey by not fully understanding the value of Tantra. I have working professional melanated men, especially, who I provide Tantra for, who are located across the US, right? And when we come out of the sessions, one of the main things that I hear is just being refreshed and getting downloads for the next adventures they're supposed to take in life, whether that be business-wise, career-wise, family, and relationships, right? And that's the power of it, right? That's the power. And I also, of course, have heard other feedback in terms of just feeling more in tune with who they are supposed to be, right? Like, I had one session with a brother, and he was just like, after the session, he got a lot of business proposals or deals that came out of that, and he said he was surprised. He was like, it was like 4 or 5 opportunities that happened and came to him within that same 24 hours of him getting a session, right? And that's not why we get Tantra, right? That's not why we get Tantra. We get Tantra because we want to become the best versions of ourselves, right? Because we know the reality of this world, because we see where everything is and how out of alignment modern humans are to just their soul, right? We look at it as spiritual protection for us to stay on the right path and not be hit with something, in life, like out of the blue, because we're not living according to our nature, right? We don't want that. So we want to continue on the right path that's meant for us by God. So that's what Tantra helps with. And my husband, I have a testimonial on my YouTube channel where my husband talks about his experience with Tantra. And my husband says that it feels like his soul is being replenished and cleansed, right? And something that my husband always talks about that he has been learning as he's been learning Tantra is Tantra is the universe's way to communicate with your soul, right? So this is the value of Tantra. Like, study it, look at my videos. I have information on my website about it. And if you truly are a man who wants to live, with integrity, a good life, and especially for Black men in all the things that Black men have to go through worldwide, then you would see the value in why this is necessary for you to get Tantra, right? And I'm not saying that Tantra is for everyone, right? But what I will say is that energy work, particularly for Black men, is different, right? So I just wanted to share that. It's definitely like a part of our culture. And being exposed back to these indigenous intimacy practices like Tantra can allow you to live a life on the right path and not have to get setbacks, not have to get unexpected things that just happen, but they don't just happen. It's really the spirit trying to get you back on the right path, just so that you can continue on the right path in life in alignment with your soul, living out family legacy, being the man of your community that you need to be. Tantra is calling you. All right, and you can schedule a virtual Tantra session with me. I still have the September blissful offerings that are going on right now until the end of September. You can schedule with me at ashasekhmet.com, and I also teach Tantra to women and couples, and you can schedule a training session with me as well on my website. So like this video. Give me any questions that you have in the comment section. If you've ever experienced Tantra, you can also share some of your experiences as a man, especially just talk about what that's like for you. Energy restorative practices, and also subscribe to my channel and share this video. All right, I will see you all in the next video.